Hi guys, I wanted to show you a tool that I use every single day and I find it to be super useful. It has saved quite a lot of time for me, so I thought I'll share it with you. So this is Cotypist and this is a free tool. Currently it's in a testing phase, so all the features are completely free and you can use it for as long as it remains in the testing phase. Once it exits the testing phase, heavy users or pro users will be nudged to upgrade to a paid plan. But again, it will be reasonable, I think, and I will definitely gladly pay and support the developer because I think this is a wonderful tool. So let's just get straight into it. When you type text in any application, right, macOS actually has prediction. So when you start typing a sentence, it will try to predict the next word, right? But it doesn't really do a very good job. And the reason is very simple. It doesn't know you, right? So there is prediction in iOS and in macOS, but those predictions are super dumb. Cotypist actually takes a different approach. It uses offline LLM models, so nothing goes to the internet. There is no OpenAI, no Anthropic, nothing like that. Everything stays on your machine, but it uses local LLM models and it learns about you as you type, as you use your machine, as you copy paste text and so forth. So it builds a profile. It starts to really learn who you are. So when you install Cotypist in the first couple of days, it's kind of like, okay, right? But in a few weeks, you are like, okay, now I get it. Now this is useful. So now I can show you how it works. Once I start typing, my name is Artem, and now it automatically suggests Danilians because that's my last name. And I just press tab, right? And what I can do next, I can start, typing again. I can say something like, I currently live in, and now it knows Estonia, right? And then I could say something like, I have been using Python since 2010, right? Because somewhere I mentioned that I use Python since 2010, right? For example, I run a growth marketing agency, knows that about me as well, right? So basically what it does is it learns about you and you can just write super, super fast. It also works in multiple languages. And once you start using it, it's really hard to go back to just traditional, either predictive like auto predictions by, macOS or just not using predictions at all. I don't want to type too much more because it will probably, show some private information because it knows my address, where I live, my phone number, all of that good stuff. And I didn't have to give it that information. I just install it and it learns about me. It helps me create proposals, write emails, and it knows how I write proposals. How do I write sign-offs in emails and so forth? It's really, really useful. So this is the demo part. Now let's look at how you set it up. So when you download it, right, and start it for the first time, you have to give it permissions. And it needs those permissions so that it can basically start, to learn about you. Then you need to download local LLM model, and the application will automatically suggest a model that is suitable for your machine. That model will be loaded into memory. So if you have 8 gigs of RAM, it probably will use a smaller model. I have abundant amount of RAM, so it picked this model for me, right? And this model is super fast. Okay, and then once you start writing 2 to 4 words, then it will start showing you predictions, and you can control all of it here.